Hi y'all, it is Pepper Stitcher. It is Monday, February 23rd. It felt like it was a lot longer than a month since I posted last, but it looks like it was January 22nd, and it's only the 23rd of February, so I don't feel too bad. I know some people like Coffee Stitcher and Naomi, I can't think of what your YouTube name is now, but I know y'all post shorter videos more frequently, but I just don't. So anyway, this will be my last video here in this location. We are packing up and moving in 2 days. I know, there's nothing packed, but that's okay, because it's a small space and most things are in boxes, and we're moving 8 miles down the road. We're moving from our location we're at now, which is about 600 square feet. Small, I know. To a house or a townhouse on base that is just about 1,000 square feet. So I'm really excited. It's not carpeted except for the stairs, which I find kind of weird, but it'll be a lot more room, and yeah, it'll just be great. So I know last time I talked about doing my husband's hat. And I don't know if y'all follow me on Instagram, but I didn't show it on Instagram, I showed it on Facebook. My steps to making it what I wanted. See, on the front it says, "Real men love cats," and I got this at the Duck Races, which I mentioned before, and I thought it was funny. Didn't think my husband would wear it, but he loves it. So I took the DMC soluble canvas and I safety pinned it on, and then I made a like a grid, a 10 by 10 grid, so I could figure out where the center was, and so it could be like more stuck to the hat, so it'd be easier to do. Did that there and there. We got Puss in Boots, whoa, which was my cat, and then Sassy, Pickles, Poncho, Merlin, Scabies, Precious. Those were all my husband's cats or his family's cats. And then the cats that we have right now are Layla and Arthur. And Martha was a cat that we donated money to try to help save. She'd been hit by a car, and yeah, we just tried to help save her, and she didn't make it through. She made it through the operation, but like to save her since she'd been run over, but part of her been run over, but she didn't wake up after she went to sleep after the operation. And then Daisy was a cat that my husband brought home in a backpack of mine, and turns out that she was feline leukemia positive, and she was also pregnant, which, whoa, that's what those little X's are for. Cats usually have 4 to 6 babies, so we just put 4 for her 4 little babies. And I know I'm very pro-life when it comes to pets and helping them and everything else, but my husband's cat, Merlin, we put him down because he was suffering, pardon me, greatly from being bitten by a feline leukemia positive cat. And for those of you who don't know, it's kind of like feline AIDS. It's the equivalent. It's a disease that's going to kill them. And then one of the reasons too why we decided with Daisy to put her down and let the kittens go with her is because they said that the vet said that the kittens probably wouldn't even last to be 2, and the 2 cats that we already had at the house, we had to keep them separate, and if even the slightest thing went wrong, then our cats could get it, and so we just decided it was better that way. Anyway, on a happier note, I was looking at my previous YouTube video and trying to see where I was last time so I could make sure to catch you up, and then I realized that it had been a really long time, because since then I've had 2 finishes. And the first finish, I don't know why it's backwards, is, it was the Blackwork bow from KLT Charting that I had won. Is it on there? Okay. It was done in 321, I believe, is the red, and the 699 was the green. And then the Petite Treasure Braid gold was the outlining. My husband wanted white, but I was right. Gold looked better. So this took me less than a month to do because it was the January stitch along for the group that I'm in was Blackwork. A lot of people were doing the Save the Stitches, and although I have most of it printed out, I have no desire to do that much right now. I know I kind of showed last time, but I did have to redo this section because it was the same exact pattern as up here, and I didn't want it repeating itself. But I'm really proud of this. It stitched up really fast, and it was the first Blackwork that I did. So, I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't think I'm going to do a pillow because it's got metallic, so it's kind of itchy, but maybe a wall hanging or something. But my husband was definitely like, we're keeping that. I was like, okay. First one's ours. If anything, I can make more for gifts. And then my second finish is one that I had been working on since, I believe, May of last year. March? May? I don't remember. But it is my rose cuttings. It's kitted by Dimensions, and the only thing I did differently is, like I said, it was a kit, so it came with the fabric and the thread and obviously the chart. But I traded the 14 count Ada that it came with for a 28 count Murano, the Charles Craft that comes in the big tube. I just changed it for that. It was the same color, but I just knew since it had such detailing that I wanted the background to be really, or as smooth as it could be. So, there's that. I really love this piece. I don't want to wash the whole thing because it has red, so it scares the heck out of me. But I have a pretty good stain. I'll fold it in half. It'll be easier that way. Where is it? Like right there, I think. Yeah, because it was right by the word, or right by the, it's not too, oh, right there. So, if you know a way that I can do, or remove a stain just on part of it, please let me know, because I do not want to wash this whole thing, but if I have to, I will, get a mat to go around it that will go right up to the seam. My dad is supposed to make me a frame to go with it, so I can give it to my grandma. And Tracy, my friend, and I have decided that we're going to do, or we're going to do, yeah, you're going to come here, Tracy. You're going to do it with me. That the frame should be a dark, like, mahogany type frame color, which I like the idea of. So, my current whips since then, I guess I'll start with this one. This is as far as I've gotten. I know the next one comes out on Sunday, and it's, like I said, it's Monday. So a week from now, I don't really have a desire to do, or to catch up a lot. I even was going to wait on the Cheshire Cat, but I didn't want to change too much of it. So what I changed was, I made their noses triangular. I don't know if I get closer, if it'll show. Yeah. So yeah, I made their noses triangular. That's all I changed on the cat at all. Oh, I took Coffee Stitcher's idea and started the fading here. I did half stitches and then went up and did like quarter stitches and made it vanish. And then I think I switched up the leaves a little bit. Did I mess up a part? Oh, no. Yeah, because that little green is attached there. But I switched up the leaves colors because I think two of these were close to each other. I still need to do the bow. I forgot about that on top of her head. I lowered her mouth. And I put like only a back stitch for the handle, so it actually looks like she's holding it and it's not ginormous. Of course, put the little apron on there, put the white stockings. I don't know if you can see, but I did back stitch right on where her other foot would be, so it doesn't look like it's being lost in the border. And then I made him put a jacket on, and I think I ended up screwing up something on his ear. I think it's supposed to go up one more, but I like it. It's bent. It's got character. Give him a little smirk. I haven't done the tops yet because these both are metallics, the watch and the key. And so I'm not sure if I want to do metallics or what, so we'll see what the next ones are, or next one is, and we'll go from there. And then I told Coffee Stitcher I don't really remember reading any of The Secret Garden, so I need to reread it or read it again if I haven't read it. I can't reread it, and just know why everything is the way that it is. But I'm sorry, I don't care what world you're living in. There's no such thing as a purple door. So I gave a wooden door. It's just the same color as the branches. It's just the same color. And then I started on her hair. I lost interest then, but we'll see where it goes from there. I don't know if you can tell, but I have these two frames done as well. And then we'll go from there. I am Coffee Stitcher. I am with you. I'm not quite sure, or it's actually, I'm not quite sure. I am sure. I don't like the Storytime sampler or whatever it says in the banner. It's too, like, labeled. Like, this is what it is. You think? So, I'm going to be watching you and see what you think or what you put, and I might piggyback, or I might come up with something funny or, like, a quote from one of my favorites of the 12. I don't know. But I'm not going to put Storytime sampler because I don't like it. And then again, I might not even put a banner at all because there's not one on the bottom, and I'm sure it would look great without it. So there's room for it, but we shall see. And I think as I was doing that and I finished the rose cuttings, I was like, okay, I've done plain colors. I'm kind of bored of this. I've been getting all of these threads, the Jodry designs, the Fiberlicious. I had some of the DMC variegated, and sorry, hiccups. I got the Threadworks from before, and I was like, you know, really want to stitch something really variegated and just fun. And Stitch in May, I have not started the Frog Alessandra Adelaide yet, but that will be my first one. So I'm kind of excited, but it doesn't seem like it's close enough that I will appreciate the true Alessandra Adelaide like motif and the repetition. Like my favorite one that I really want to do is the I want to say it's a T, where it's the cup, but it like curves out. It's tall and it curves out with the handle and the steam. Because I have a coffee cup that I painted, and the shape is just like that, and it's very feminine looking, and it's my cup. I drink everything out of it. So that's my favorite. That's the one that I want. I haven't come around to it. Trying not to add to buy stash. So yes, Stitching May, that will be my first one. And I have a person who I have it in mind for, but I don't know how I'm going to finish it. So I haven't started it yet. But anyway, off on that tangent. The reason I brought all that up is because I started a pattern. It was given to me by it was a freebie. It's a heart, and then it's got like a bunch of other little tiny hearts that come together, and it's like little hearts that make a big heart. This is just the center part. But I don't have a printer, and so it was printed and sent to me by the admin of a group that I'm no longer on because she later blocked me. Kind of funny. Ironic. But this is the Sea Dragon from Fiberlicious. Really love the colors. They're very bold. I honestly didn't think that they would be so bright on, or I didn't think variegated could be so bright or hand-dyed. Gorgeous. don't know if it's going to focus. I hope so. So, I do leave things on the frame if I'm stitching them because, I don't know, it's taut. My husband hates that word. I like taut instead of tight. Now, if there's a difference, please let me know. Because I don't like being wrong. But I just like how it is, and so I don't want to redo it. But the other colors that I'm going to do on this are a couple of the Jodrey designs. I have two Jodrey designs, and then there's this one and Raunchy Rainbow I'm going to do from Fiberlicious. Because I just want really bold colors. This is just going to be for fun. I have no idea who it's for. Might make it into something for my little sister. She's 11. She'll love it. Who knows? It's just for fun. For me to do, to see how these colors work up. And if I really like them, I'll buy more. Alright. Now, y'all know me. I don't know how I get so lucky, but sorry. Thought my husband was at the door. I seem to get a lot of seem to be the winner of prizes frequently, and I did buy lottery tickets. I know, I believe it was a Stitch in Time and Tracy and maybe a couple others said, you know, you gotta buy a lottery ticket, you keep winning. I bought one when it was 480 million or whatever. I didn't win. I had 3 numbers and no Powerball, so that meant I got nothing. If I did have the Powerball, I think I would have won like 20 or 10,000. That would have been cool. But I didn't win anything. But what I did win, from Grandma Kringle, she had a thing, I don't even remember what you had to do for it. I think it was just like this post. We'll see who wins. I'll draw a random name. But, let's try this one. See if this will help me. I don't know why. I think there will always be me drinking something in my videos. So if you have something you want me to try, let me know. Don't make it disgusting. But if there's a drink you really love and you want me to try, we'll do that. That'll be my thing. Trying new drinks on my videos. I'm over 21, so think of that too. But yes, I think it was because Grandma Kringle is a newer company, and she's just doing Christmassy things, and I just saw them, and this is actually the one that caught my eye a long time ago. Kringle's Hot Chocolate. Warming the holiday since 1866. I love, love, love the peppermint twists is what these remind me of. Peppermint twists, candy canes. I'm saying peppermint twists because they don't have the little hook. So they're peppermint twists. But I just saw those and loved them. And then I knew that I could use some of the red from my vintage sampler shop. I can't remember what they're called. But all those reds that I won before, I can use that for this. I don't know if you can see, but there's little snowflakes, swirlies, snowflakes, but I really, really want to do this a little closer to Christmas. Might do little beads from there. I don't know, beads still scare the heck out of me, so we'll see how that goes. But these, I don't think she has an Etsy, but I believe she has just a regular shop. Yes, she does. If you have any questions or concerns, email her. Upcoming releases and current works in progresses, or I think there's links to buy them, but you can go to grandmakringles.blogspot.com and you can get them there. So the prize was 2 different ones, and so I got that one, and this one, it's a snow place like home, a little globe. I thought I could do maybe for an ornament. This one's going to be supposed to be stitched on 28 count linen. Sorry, Tracy, I'm not doing linen. And it'll only be 3 1/4 by 4 1/2 inches. This one, in case you're wondering, doesn't tell me, but it's 130 stitches by 160. So twice that, so like 7 by 9 maybe. This one will be. Anywho. Ooh, this one does call for beads. So we'll see how that goes. Supposedly these are supposed to be petty point. The real tiny, little globe parts, I think. So we'll see how that goes. I think my grandma would really like that. Anyway, next thing I won. Jodry Designs. They had she had a thing. Michelle had a thing where you would go and you were to review some of the products that you had. Tracy and I did a bundle together when she had like the 28 or 30 threads for 20 francs, I think, euro, whatever it is. And so I had a lot of the blues. I mean, I showed you guys them before. Blues and greens, always my favorite. And I reviewed every single color that I had gotten, and you just let her know which ones you reviewed so she could verify that you reviewed them and okay the reviews. And for every one you did, you got an entry. And I won that one too. Very happy because I love her threads and there's so many to choose from that I don't know. It's a good way for me to see them without buying them, and then I can show you guys them. So, I had the colors. Look at that. Hold on. One sec. Yes, I'm in my pajamas. My Eeyore pajamas. There. Alright. So, the colors that I received from her were, I will show them, Winter Sunrise, which is a January 15 club members exclusive. So I'm very grateful that I got to do that one, or have that one. It's, I don't know, this one kind of reminds me of like Orangesicle. It's got two different, like an Orangesicle orange, I can't think of anything else, a little more tinted of a red orange, like a tangerine orange, orange and white is what this one is. That's the Winter Sunrise. I don't know if you can get this again, but there's that. And then with the sunrise, of course, you have to have a sunset. This one is a royal blue, navy blue, kind of a muted navy blue with a pink, kind of like a Laffy Taffy pink, and a mauve-ish purple. Can you tell that I used descriptive words when I did her reviews? I said what colors they were, and how bright and shiny, and everything else. This one I was happy to get because I'm using this on that heart piece that I showed you before. It's 003, it's Over the Rainbow. It's her, just multiple color rainbows. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. All of them right there. Then we got eggy bread. I think this was from Christmas. I don't know. Never had eggy bread. Is it a real thing? Am I missing out on something delicious? This is yellow, kind of a more yellowy orange, and light brown. Then Joel's Jukebox 082. Look this way. This one for some reason reminds me of a different like soda. It's very like Orange Crush orange, but like a cotton candy light blue. Why can't I think today? Is it not zoom or? Then That's not the right one. A little out of order. This is Scatty Chick, which I believe is her Instagram name, and I really like this color. I forgot about it and I would have bought it eventually. This is navy blue and light purple and kind of a mint green. Very pretty colors. I'm going to use that for something for myself. Then we have... this one was funny. I love my Despicable Me 178 Minion Madness. It's got the yellow and kind of a soft navy blue. Of course, that's the yellow with the blue suspenders. And then there's also the blue suspenders with the crazy purple hair when they become like crazy demon Minion Madness. I like the name. Touche. Then I got the 7 Deadly Sins. Kind of cool that I had the set of that. So we have 177. We have green is envy. Kind of cliche, but it works. I don't think I would have enjoyed it being called envy if it wasn't green. There's that like minty green down to... I can't think of colors right now. There's like 4 or 5 different colors of green. They're all very light, very muted, and they blend really well. I've noticed that about her threads. They blend really well into one another. There's no like splotchiness unless... Actually, not unless. There just isn't. Okay, so 176 is Lust. Pink Love Lust. This one is very, very subtly variegated. I know it doesn't look like it, but it's pink and a really light rosy red. But this would be good to replace with something else that you're doing with a lot of pink. And then we have Sloth, which I'm kind of partial to the color because these are my high school colors. We got navy blue, a light gray, and a medium gray. Go McQueen, Lancer Pride, blue and gray. Then Wrath. Make sure I'm lining these up right. Yeah. We've got red, rosy red, and kind of a muted burgundy. That's Wrath. I'm almost done, I promise. 7 Deadly Sins. This is, make sure I'm adding it. This is Gluttony, which is pink and a chocolatey brown. A few more. 7 Deadly Sins, last one. Nope, second to last one. I can count, I promise. Is Greed. Which, it makes sense that there's a little green in there, because greed has a lot to do with money. So there's green and yellow and orange. And last but not least is Vanity, which this is actually a really pretty color, which makes sense. Because when you're vain, you think you're overly pretty and me. So it's lavender into a kind of gray lavender, and then there's like a peachy color. It goes back and forth. Very pretty. Good job, Michelle. So those are the threads, and she also sent me the PDF for the pattern, and it's like a tree, and instead of leaves there's little hearts everywhere. Printed that out, but I don't have it on me. Forgot that. So I kind of got the trifecta. I got a pattern and thread, and I got some fabric. This is her River Dolphin 28 count Brittany, which I learned is the same as 28 count Lugana, which I'm happy of because that's my favorite. This is, hold on, let me see if I can put it behind my black so you can see it a little better. Very light blue. Light blue, tealy blue. Nah, it doesn't really help. But yeah, it's very light. When you look at it in, like, a shadow is when you see it the best. But a good start piece to try if you haven't done any hand-dyed fabrics. Good size piece. Good size subtle color. Thank you very much. And then, I didn't necessarily win it, but I was a floss fairy to a lovely friend of mine, Sam. One second. And I sent her some threads to the UK, and I don't ever want anything in return, but as we all know, stitching people are very gracious, and so in return for her gratitude, she sent me, sorry, two fabrics. One of them, well, I don't know what I'm going to do for both of them, but this is the first one. It is on 14 count Aida. It's Quiescence. It's opal. My first opal Aida. I do have that opal Picture This Perfect one, but beautiful gradient color. I'm trying to see. It's in the shadow, you can see the gradient, or the fading better. But this is for my little sister, and I'm going to stitch Anna just across and hang it up for her. She loves crafty things, and so I know she'll really appreciate it. And it smells so good. Seriously, Sam, all of my stuff in my stitchy box smells like your fabrics now. So it's just hilarious because I have so many. And then her, I say her bratty self, because this was a fabric she had. It was pre-made that I think she was testing for her sage color, and I said that I wanted it and told her just to put it aside till I ordered more. Well, she didn't do that. She sent it to me just with my other stuff. It is 32 count Murano, 9x12. It's sage model, and there you go. It's actually pretty true to picture. My husband and I really love MASH, the TV show. Not the movie. We did not like the movie. Don't confuse the two. If you ever watch the movie and you don't want to watch the TV show, they're very different. Very funny. The movie is very sexist. And the show, Hawkeye does, like, scam on the ladies and try to pick them up, but they don't really show much, and he's not really vulgar about it, so it's a good show. Watch it. Anyway, I'm going to put MASH on this. I haven't decided if I'm going to do yellow, like the opening credits have, or white, like the movie cases have. So if you have any input, Coffee Stitcher, I know you have that t-shirt, so you might have some input, or anybody else, if I should do white or yellow lettering, just let me know in the comments. And then, oh, one more thing. Or two more things, actually. The stitch along that we're supposed to do for this month of February is something blingy or beaded. Well, I went back and realized this is something blingy, so I could have done more Petite Treasure braid and metallics and just done that, and it would have been great, but I tried to do something beaded. And I have everything all sectioned out. Sorry, I'm using these bags, Jimmy Bean's wool. They're awesome. I'm going to reuse them. But have a little label or symbol and everything all sectioned out and whatnot. But it's the little penguin. I know I showed it before. But all I've done is the stitched part. I can't bring myself to do the beaded part. It scares the heck out of me. And I don't have any invisible floss. And I don't have a tacky bob, which I feel like I need to have because I'm going to lose the beads. So, horrible back. That doesn't help either. Looks good from the front. But you'd never know the back. Anywho, I don't know if I'm going to finish it. I'm going to kind of chalk it up as not having finished this month, and I'm not mad about it at all. So, I don't think I'm going to finish that. We'll see how it goes. Might finish it by the end of the year, but I know it's not going to be this month. But the other thing that I won was from the Victorian Moto Sampler Shop, which is, those are the threads I was talking about that I won before that I can use on this guy. But she has a eBay shop, and you can look on there and get her stuff, but she had another thing where you just put your name, and if you won, you won. Kind of one of those things. So I got, it's for a trimmings bag. Why can I say that? And I won that, so it's got this little bag. And I haven't even looked at this completely, so it's all new. We'll see how this goes. So, I'm going to butcher what these things are called, because I really don't know what they're called. It kind of looks like really thin shoelace, honestly. Any ideas of how to use this? Let me know. And then some ribbon-ish. Again, if you have any ideas of what I should do with it, let me know. Some burlap looking rickrack. That's kind of cool. I've never seen that before. Might do something with my sister for her wedding with this. Again, I don't know. Now this stuff is weird. Looks like pipe cleaner, but suede-ish. It's soft. It doesn't have any like metal in it. Let me know what to do with it. Oh, this is kind of open. That's kind of cool. Looks like it could be snow. Or not. If you've used it before, let me know. What should I do? More lacing, edging. That's kind of easy. You can edge a piece with it. More edging. Make sure it's closed all the way. More of that flat shoelace looking stuff. I'm sorry, I really don't know what these things are called. Another color, lighter color. Need some more. Why are you falling out? Alright, I'm going to put all of them together. So there's 3 of those, 3 different shades. At that. Now this, I do know, is called Rick Rack. I got one right. Do I get credit for that? I know one. There's that. And a bunch of buttons. Kind of excited for buttons. And they're wood buttons. Always partial to wood. This is fun. These are little buttons. Got, that's cool. Little butterfly. And a key. And some bells. Oh, that's cute. Hold on. A button gem, whatever, embellishment, more bells, that's cute, made with love. I think there's 2 of those, or 1, that's fine too. Little, don't go anywhere, little things, little heart. So yeah, this is her, oh, this little bird. I need that. Debbie bird. This is her embellishment pack. Does it say which one it is? It just says Primitive Trims #1. So if you like that stuff, go ahead and go on her eBay. It's Victorian Moto Sampler shop and look at his stuff. So that's it for me this time. Gonna be packing up, shipping out, and expanding my space. I'm going to be needing some new storage for all my stitching stuff. It's kind of spread out right now, but I will figure out a way. Maybe get some tubs on clearance or whatnot. But yes, let me know if you have any ideas of what to do with all this stuff. And then, what did I have else? Did I have what I wanted? Oh, if for the mash, if you think I should do yellow or white. And I think that's it. I don't remember. Let me know what you think of the hat. I'm really excited about this hat. I know it's my husband's, but oh my geez, he has a tiny little head. I look good in hats. So let me know what you think. And I will see you later. Happy stitching.